Good morning, all of you. How do you do? Got confused again. Actually, I was expecting the same from you as well, isn't it? You should keep this thing in mind. Whenever somebody will ask you any question, anybody will ask you a question, how do you do? You should also reply with the same, isn't it? Okay. There is another thing. Yesterday we finished adjectives, right? Any doubt, any question on yesterday's session? Okay. Today we are going to start with the preposition. What is the meaning of prepositions? There are so many prepositions you will find if you go through the Google. Maybe around 150, 160 prepositions are there. But we are going to see the common one which generally we use commonly, right? So we are going to see those those prepositions today and few of them tomorrow as well, because it's a very vast chapter. So it might take little bit more time for us to finish the prepositions. Okay, students online, Piyush is there. Good morning, Piyush. So we'll start our session now. So our today's chapter is on prepositions. Okay, preposition हमें कहाँ पर काम में आते हैं? We are going to discuss about that as well. Okay, but before that, let me just share one thing with you. Have you watched a movie Go Goa Gone?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, few of you have watched that movie. So in that movie, what happened? One incident that occurs there. Okay, एक छोटी सी घटना वहाँ पर होती है जहाँ पर सैफ अली खान और सोनू, sorry, what's his name? He's another actor is there. So three or four of them, they were standing there. Okay, और suddenly क्या होता है? वहाँ पर zombies आते हैं. You know zombies very well, right? So what happened? So another actor, he's facing Saif Ali Khan, okay, and Saif Ali Khan what says, "अरे भाग जल्दी भाग." He says, "What happened?" "अरे zombies आए हैं." So the other actor, he looks around. Zombies, where are they? Isn't it? So he says, "Behind you." Where are the zombies? They are behind you. That means that behind word, thank God it's there. Otherwise वो ढूंढते zombies आकर उसको पकड़ लेते थे और उसको भी zombie बना देते थे. Isn't it? That is why, thank God, that means this behind word is there. वो तेरे पीछे है, या वो तेरे आगे है, या फिर वह तेरे right side है, left side है, beside है, isn't it? So whenever we talk about the directions to show, that means a word which shows the direction, okay, which shows the direction or place. Okay, so most of commonly we use these words as a preposition. Okay, so behind is also one of them which shows the direction and place as well. Okay, the next one, when, again, मतलब कब, जब हमें वाक्य के अंदर when दिखाना होता है, there also we use prepositions. Which are those prepositions? When we will reach to that particular word, then we will discuss about it. Okay. But before that, let me tell you what is the meaning of preposition. Preposition का अर्थ यह होता है, अभिजीत, पीयूष, good morning both of you again. तो preposition का मतलब ही यही होता है कि कोई भी वाक्य के अंदर एक ऐसा शब्द होता है जो noun और pronoun का जो relation है, it shows with the remaining sentence. That means preposition is a word which shows the connection between noun and pronoun. That means noun or pronoun with the remaining sentence, right, or the remaining words of the sentence. Let's see the example here. Okay. इस वाक्य के अंदर we can see he is, okay, sorry, he is not there. So he is sitting dash a tree. वह बैठा है पेड़. That means we need to fill this blank. Isn't it? अभी इस वाक्य के अंदर this is pronoun, okay, this is verb, helping verb, this is an object we can consider, right? So which preposition we should use there to show the connection between these two things? On a tree, under a tree, what else? On tree भी हो जाएगा, why not? Over a tree, on a tree, what else? behind, then near, very good, then in front of, very good, what else? If there are two trees, दो पेड़ों के बीच में, what should I write here? Between the trees, isn't it? अगर दो पेड़ों के बीच में बैठा है, so you can see these all are the prepositions which we are going to see one by one. Which we are going to see the one by one. So it is showing the location or the direction, isn't it? It is showing the direction or the location, that is place. So that is why each and every word will be considered here as a preposition and nothing else. Like near, he is sitting near a tree, he is sitting in front of a tree, he is sitting on a tree, he is sitting behind a tree, he is sitting beside के बाजू में, he is sitting under a tree and he is sitting between the trees. There are many more prepositions which we can use and which we can see right in coming sessions. So this is what actually we are talking about preposition. That means यह एक शब्द जो है यह प्रोनाउन या नाउन के बीच में दूसरे वाक्य के साथ दूसरे शब्द के साथ उसका क्या संबंध है वह दिखाता है. तो इस शब्द इस वाक्य के अंदर he is sitting एक सेंटेंस है and a tree is another one. So this on, behind, near, in front of, beside, they are showing the connection between these two sentences or two words. That is why these words are called as a preposition and nothing else. Okay. So one by one we start learning the prepositions. The first preposition that we are going to learn is on. On बहुत कॉमन वर्ड है, हम लोग उसको बहुत बार उसका उपयोग करते हैं, लेकिन हमको उसका उपयोग मालूम होना चाहिए कि कहाँ पर हम उसका उपयोग करते हैं, राइट? Actually, अगर देखा जाए तो we can also use it as a phrase. Is it switch on? Please switch on. Or I switched on the television. मैंने TV switch on किया. It's a one kind of phrase. Isn't it? Phrasal preposition. We can also use it there. So we can whenever we use on, we again show the direction or we show the place. Like I can give you an example here. A book is kept on a table. A book is kept on a table. मतलब किताब टेबल के ऊपर रखी हुई है. So it is showing the place. So whenever you can see any surface part is there, कोई भी चीज का जब ऊपरी हिस्सा होता है, so to show that particular place we use on. We use on. One more example. I am. हम चेयर के ऊपरी हिस्से पर बैठे हैं, isn't it? So that is why I am sitting on a chair, right? So this is the first usage of on. We can see now second usage. हम लोग on का उपयोग और कहाँ पर करते हैं? किसी भी दिन को दिखाने के लिए हम लोग on का उपयोग करते हैं, right? Just let's see the example here. He is coming to Aurangabad on Thursday. Okay. So he is coming to Aurangabad on Thursday. वह औरंगाबाद को थर्सडे के ऊपर आने वाला है. Is it the meaning of that sentence? थर्सडे के ऊपर? Yeah. So on का मतलब यही नहीं होता है सिर्फ ऊपरी हिस्सा दिखाने के लिए उसका उपयोग नहीं होता है. So on का उपयोग होता है को as well. That means he is coming to Aurangabad on Thursday. वह औरंगाबाद को गुरुवार को आने वाला है. गुरुवार के दिन वह औरंगाबाद को आने वाला है. So on to show the day. Okay. Again another thing. Again, if something happen on time, again we use the same preposition there. That is on. So she came to class on time. वह क्लास में आई या क्लास को आई समय पर. Isn't it? To show the same thing again we use preposition on. So the first usage is there, second usage, third usage. Now again I am going to talk about the thing अगर किसी का बर्थडे अगर है, okay, so my birthday falls in we use, but again the same thing. If you want to show the day, again we use on there. Let's see the another example here. My birthday will come on Monday. मतलब मुझे पता है मेरा बर्थडे कब आने वाला है, सोमवार को. So what I will mention there, my birthday will come on Sunday. So Sunday is a fun day. So together we can have a fun with our friends, isn't it? So whenever you want to mention again the day, we do the same thing, right? Okay. Again, let's see one more example here. अब आपको पता होगा कि हम लोग जब कोई भी गवर्नमेंट का फॉर्म्स वगैरह फिलअप करते हैं तो वहाँ पर हमारे शरीर के ऊपर होने वाला कोई भी मार्क वी हैव टू गिव एज एन आइडेंटिटी, isn't it? A body mark to give as an identity. So there also we use on. There is a mole on right palm. किसी के हाथ के ऊपर वहाँ पर palm होता है, sorry mole होता है. So how we can use there? Mole on right hand, right leg, whatever it is, or palm. So whenever we mention about our body part also, there also we use on. Okay. On your hands. Again. Apply body lotion on your hands. मतलब body lotion तुम्हारे हाथ पर लगा लीजिए. So this is another usage of on, right? Can we have one more example here with the on? Students online, who is there? Vishali is there. Vishali, Shubham, yes. Good morning, both of you again. Can we have one more usage here of on? Can you give me one example here? I give you so many examples. Come on, give me one example with the on. Okay, let's see. Whatever. Yeah, do you want to give example?
Yes.
Yeah, please, please.
Okay, Swapnil is coming on a bike to college.
Sorry again.
Swapnil is coming to college on a bike.
Okay. Coming. Okay. Swapnil is coming to college on a bike. Okay, ठीक है. Swapnil college आ रहा है bike के ऊपर. Okay. Okay, it's correct sentence. No, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's correct. Yes, very good. So on we use to show the location, right? किसी चीज का ऊपरी हिस्सा दिखाने के लिए हम लोग on का उपयोग करते हैं, right? Now after this we are going to see the next one, that is under. What is under? Under या किसी चीज के नीचे, isn't it? So किसी चीज के नीचे, whenever we use under, we mention something which is under something. Okay, now let's see. अगर यहाँ पर इतने सारे chairs है और suddenly बाहर से एक बिल्ली आ जाती है and she sits under a chair, वह कुर्सी के नीचे बैठ जाती है, isn't it? So what you will tell me, sir, there is a cat under a table, isn't it? Under के और कौन-कौन से उपयोग हम लोग देखने वाले हैं, okay? So cat sits under a table, right? Again. I am standing under a mango tree. किसी को लोकेशन बताने के लिए I am standing under a mango tree. मैं एक आम के पेड़ के नीचे खड़ा हूँ, right? Another example. जब हम लोग वर्ल्ड कप के बारे में बात करते हैं तो उसके अंदर T20 वर्ल्ड कप होता है, राइट? ODI वर्ल्ड कप होता है. अंडर 19 वर्ल्ड कप होता है. व्हाट आई सेड, अंडर 19. अंडर 19 मतलब अगेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द, दैट मींस गर्ल्स और बॉयज हु आर बिलो 19 और अंडर 19. मतलब वहां पर दोनों प्रीपोजिशंस का उपयोग करेंगे, तो बिलो भी कर सकते हैं या फिर अंडर भी कर सकते हैं. सो वी आर गोइंग टू यूज हियर अंडर 19 वर्ल्ड कप. सो विराट won the under 19 World Cup. I don't remember the year. If you want, we can use 2005 or something like that. In 2005, right? So Virat won the under 19 World Cup in 2005. Why I said Virat? Because Virat was the captain. I can also mention their Indian team. Right? But Virat, why I mentioned Virat? Because he was a captain of under 19 team. So that is why he played a very vital role to win that match. So Virat won the under 19 World Cup in 2005. This is what generally we can use under 19 to show the age again. That means जो भी मैच होने वाला था अंडर 19 की जो बॉयज थे उनकी वो मैच थी. Okay? Now let's see one more example is there. अगर आप यहाँ से अगर रिलायंस मॉल जाएंगे या डीमार्ट जाएंगे, ओके, तो वहाँ पर एक छत के नीचे आपको सारा सामान मिल जाता है. और यू विल गो टू एनी प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल, ओके, देयर आर सो मेनी हॉस्पिटल्स इन औरंगाबाद. इफ यू गो टू बजाज हॉस्पिटल, सिग्मा हॉस्पिटल और भूत हॉस्पिटल, राइट, हेडगांव हॉस्पिटल, सो देयर आर ऑल फैसिलिटीज अवेलेबल अंडर वन रूफ, अंडर वन रूफ, इज इट, एक छत के नीचे. That means you don't need to go out of the hospital to do some tests. So most of the important tests are available in those hospitals. So what I will mention here, all tests are available under one roof. Again under is there. मतलब एक छत के नीचे आपको सारे स्पेशलिस्ट मिल जाएंगे. वहां पर आपको कहीं बाहर जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. जैसे रिलायंस मॉल में जाएंगे, डीमार्ट में जाएंगे, सो यू विल गेट ऑल द आइटम्स, ऑल ग्रोसरी आइटम्स अंडर वन रूफ. एक ही छत के नीचे आपको वहां पर ग्रोसरीज मिल जाएंगे, कपड़े मिल जाएंगे, टॉयज मिल जाएंगे, isn't it? That means फुटवेयर्स मिल जाएंगे. So no need to go outside somewhere else to buy those things. So under one roof all facilities are available. So that is why under. Again the same thing. Okay, one more example we can see here. Under, I am standing under a roof. अभी यहाँ पर देखिए, अंडर जब भी हम लोग यूज करते हैं, there is no specific location. There is no specific location. मैं कहीं पर भी हो सकता हूँ, उस दिशा में हो सकता हूँ, इस दिशा में हो सकता हूँ. I can be anywhere. Okay? So there we use under. But specifically when I want to mention something, instead of this I can use below, जो हम लोग इसके बाद में देखने वाले हैं. Okay? जैसे मैं यहाँ पर कहूँगा, I am standing under a roof. मैं एक छत के नीचे खड़ा हूँ. या फिर अगर मुझे specifically बताना है where I am, so I will say I am standing below your floor. मतलब मुझे पता है मेरे दोस्त का फ्लोर ऊपर है, ओके, और मैं नीचे खड़ा हूँ. So what I will say, I am standing just below your flat. मतलब तुम्हारा फ्लैट ऊपर है और मेरा फ्लैट नीचे है. So to give the exact location, what I am telling my friend कि मैं exactly तुम्हारे फ्लैट के नीचे हूँ. That means my flat is exactly below of yours. मेरा फ्लैट exactly तुम्हारे नीचे वाला जो फ्लोर है उस पर है. So there we use below. But when we are uncertain about something, about the location, but we are under something, there also we use under. Okay. उसके बाद में 007 जेम्स बॉन्ड सुना होगा आपने, isn't it? So there, where we say undercover agent, you must have heard this word, isn't it? What is undercover agent? Undercover agent, जासूस. मतलब जो गुप्त तरीके से कोई भी जो मिशन रहता है उसको हैंडल करता है और उसको फुलफिल करता है, isn't it? So that is why there also we use undercover agent. Okay, let's see. So James Bond was an undercover agent. मतलब जो छुपा हुआ है, जो जासूसी करता है, जो किसी को भी पता नहीं चलता है, isn't it? So there again we use under, right? Any doubt, any question here? Okay, is this done? Now the next one is below. Below का मतलब भी नीचे ही होता है, लेकिन अंडर जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, when we are talking about uncertain locations, there we use under, but when you are certain about something, there we use below. और below किस conditions में use होता है? Let's see those examples as well here. He is below 19. What is he is below 19? What we are talking about? Yeah, we are talking about age, isn't it? He is below 19. मतलब उसकी उम्र जो है वह 19 से कम है. Okay. They all are below 30. वह सारे जो है 30 से कम उम्र के हैं. That is what actually we use to show the age. We again use below here. Okay. The another usage of below. Whenever you want to mention the temperature, again we do the same thing. How much is the temperature today? Do you know how much is the temperature today in Aurangabad? Is it below 40? Is it below 40? Yes. So to show the temperature also, we use below. So the example now here. So today's temperature is below 40 degrees Celsius. So again, this below is here. To show the temperature, again we use the below. Okay. अगर माइनस में बताना है तो below 0 degrees Celsius, the temperature is, yes please.
First sentence can we use
Under 19, yeah, that's what actually I gave you earlier also. But I give you another example there. But in this condition we cannot use under. He's under 19, but instead of that, below would be the suitable word, more suitable word. So he's below 19, we can say he's under 19 player. He's a player of under 19 team. वो under 19 team का player है या captain है, whatever it is. But whenever you want to mention only the age, so below what will be suitable there? Would be suitable there. So he is below 19. Right? That is the perfect word actually we can use instead of under. So it's below. So today's temperature is below 40 degree. The temperature in Kashmir is below during summer. हम लोग कह सकते हैं during summer it's like below 10. It's below 10. Isn't it? So that is why the people go there, you know, to spend some time with their family. क्योंकि यहाँ गर्मी से अच्छा है वहाँ ठंडी में थोड़े दिन जाकर गुजार ले, enjoy कर ले, they come back, isn't it? So that is why the temperature in Kashmir is below 10 degree. मतलब कश्मीर का वातावरण जो है बहुत ठंडा है, तो अभी 10 डिग्री सेल्सियस से पक्का कम होगा शायद. So that is why the people go there. So where do we use below to show the age? To show the temperature as well. Now, जैसे मैंने आपको इसके पहले बताया था, to show the exact location also we use the below. This is the example here. My flat is okay. My flat is just below of yours. मतलब मेरा फ्लैट जो है वो exactly तुम्हारे फ्लैट के नीचे है. So whenever we talk about something specific, then we use below, right? I am standing under a fan or below a fan?
Under a fan.
Yes, I am standing under a fan क्योंकि fan मेरे से थोड़ा सा दूर है. But when I go exactly below, then I will say yes, I am standing below a fan. Isn't it? So whenever we talk about something which is unspecific, there we use under. But when we are specific about something, there we use below. Okay? Can you give me one more example here? Well, let's take one more example here. When an aeroplane it flies in the sky, okay? जब वो आसमान में उड़ता है, it flies above the cloud and below the cloud. जब किसी धाराविक हाइट पर जब जाता है विमानों के, जब एरोप्लेन जब जाता है, so it goes above the clouds or below the clouds. That means exactly they are going below the clouds. तो जब हम लोग कहते हैं वह बादलों से नीचे है, so there we use below word. Let's write that example here. An aeroplane is flying below the clouds. Yeah. Again, an aeroplane is flying below the clouds, right? So there again we use below to show the exact location. अभी इसी का उल्टा अगर करेंगे तो we have to use above. We have to use above. Is this concept done? Understood? Okay. अभी below हो गया. Now we'll move towards the above. फिर वही एग्जाम्पल लेने वाले हैं जो हम लोगों ने 3 एग्जाम्पल्स देखे हैं. किस चीज के? The first one was to show the age. So he was below 19. अभी हम लोग कहेंगे he was or he is above 19. So let's see. She is that means her age is more than 19. Her age is more than 19. So whenever we talk about the age, we again use above. किसी चीज को ज्यादा दिखाने के लिए we use above. Okay, again. He is above 60. मतलब उसकी उम्र 60 से ज्यादा है. So he must be a senior citizen. Isn't it? So there again we are showing here age. But when I want to talk about the temperature, today's temperature is above 40. बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी होने लगे, ह्यूमिडिटी बढ़ जाए, isn't it? So there we start saying something here. Today the temperature must be above 40 or more than 40. But above is a suitable word to show the temperature. So that is why today's temperature must be above 40, right? So today's temperature must be above 40, right? Now this is about, we are talking about the temperature here. But when I talk about something above, जैसे मैंने एग्जाम्पल दिया, मेरा फ्लैट मेरे दोस्त के एग्जैक्टली नीचे है, बिलो है, तो मेरा दोस्त क्या कहेगा? मेरा फ्लैट एग्जैक्टली तेरे ऊपर है, isn't it? अगर मैंने कह दिया मेरा फ्लैट एग्जैक्टली तेरे नीचे है, so he will say my flat is exactly above of yours. मतलब एक ही फ्लोर के ऊपर हम लोग एक दूसरे के ऊपर नीचे रहते हैं. So that is why that is above of something. किसी चीज के ऊपर. So किसी चीज की to show the certain height we use above. किसी चीज की certain height दिखाने के लिए we use above as a preposition and nothing else. So let's see the example here now. My friend's flat is just above of mine. Isn't it? Right? अभी यहाँ पर और एक वाक्य हम लोग बना सकते हैं, which will be the last one. एरोप्लेन का एग्जाम्पल देखा था. So can we use birds instead of an aeroplane? Can we use birds? So what will be the example here? The birds are flying above in the sky, isn't it? That means high in the sky या above in the sky मतलब ऊपर, सबसे ऊपर वो क्या कर रहे हैं? Birds उड़ रहे हैं. So that is another usage of above as well. Let's see the example here. या आसमान में सबसे ज्यादा ऊंचा उड़ने वाला कौन सा पक्षी है? Eagle, isn't it? So we can use this concept for eagle as well, because the highest, that is सबसे ज्यादा ऊंचा उड़ने वाला जो पक्षी है, that is an eagle only, and no one else. So that is why we can use this sentence for an eagle. So an eagle is flying above the sky, मतलब आसमान से वह ऊंचा उड़ रहा है. So there also we can use this above word there, right? Any confusion, any doubt here? Okay, let's see the next one. In. What is in? In. What is in? Andar, isn't it? Let's see the example here now. He is going. He is going in the kitchen or into the kitchen? We have to use into here, not in. So what should I write sentence here? He is sitting in the kitchen. That would be the perfect word here. So he is sitting. Yeah. So he is sitting in the kitchen. वह kitchen के अंदर बैठा हुआ है. Another example. They are singing in the class. वह क्लास के अंदर गा रहे हैं. तो किसी भी चीज के अंदर दिखाने के लिए we use in as a preposition. We use in as a preposition. Okay? He is sitting in the kitchen. They are singing in the class. Okay? Can you give me more example here? We are studying in the college. Then we are reading books in a library, isn't it? To show the location also we use in, मतलब किसी चीज के अंदर we use in. Now again we use to show the days, to show the evening, morning. Let's see the example here. जैसे कि दिन का कोई भी समय है वह दिखाने के लिए हम लोग in का उपयोग करते हैं. जैसे the guests are coming in the evening, मतलब घर पर मेहमान शाम में आने वाले हैं. ओके, जैसे और एक one more example. Sorry?
I wake up early in the morning.
Yeah, very good. I wake up early in the morning. मतलब मैं सवेरे जल्दी उठ गया. Isn't it? So in the morning मतलब सवेरे, सवेरे को या सवेरे में मैं जल्दी उठ गया. So there we use in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, or in the night. Let's see the another example here. I got up late. I got up late in the morning. मतलब मैं सवेरे थोड़ा सा देरी से उठ गया. So in the morning, so in will be used here as a preposition and nothing else, because it is showing the time. It is showing the time. सवेरे के समय में मैं थोड़ा देरी से उठ गया. So it's in and nothing else. One more example. We are going for a movie. In evening. So again in is there. Right? Okay. Now let's see. इसके बाद में हम लोग देखने वाले हैं since and for as well. So let's see the next preposition, that is since. Why since and for they are very important for us to learn? Is this concept clear with you? Okay. Since. When do we use since? Since का उपयोग कब करते हैं हम लोग? When we are sure about something, to show the exact time, or exact year, exact month, we use since. Since का उपयोग हम लोग जनरली जब वाक्य के अंदर have been आता है, मतलब जब वह क्रिया जो है वह continuous tense में होती है, whether it's in continuous tense or in perfect continuous tense, then we use since. तो since का उपयोग हम लोग कहाँ पर करते हैं? To show the exact time, exact year, exact month, we use since. Let's see the example here now. So I have mentioned here, ये since जो है, it is showing the exact year. वो exact साल बता रहा है कि मैं औरंगाबाद में कब से रहते आ रहा हूँ. So I have been, sorry, been is not there. I have been living in औरंगाबाद since 2010. मतलब मैं औरंगाबाद में रहते आ रहा हूँ since 2010. You must have seen the advertisement of Raymond Company or Amul, isn't it? जैसे वो क्या करते हैं? They mention the year also, no? Since when their company is working, or since how long they are providing the service to the people, or they have been serving to the people. मतलब वो जब से लोगों को सर्विस देते आ रहे हैं, so they mention the year there. So they never forget to mention the since word there. So they know the exact year. So that is why whenever you want to mention the exact year, exact time, exact month, exact day, then we use since. We are going to see more examples here. We can also use this since in the beginning of the sentence. Let's see the example here. Since yesterday morning, I have been waiting for you. Okay. So since yesterday morning, I have been waiting for you. So here I am telling the exact time, that is since yesterday, कल से. So since we use to show the exact time, exact date, exact year, we use since. जैसे अभी मैं सवेरे से अगर पढ़ाई करते आ रहा हूँ, so what I should mention in my sentence? I have been learning English grammar or mathematics since 8 o'clock in the morning. Since 8 o'clock in the morning. मतलब मैं सवेरे 8 बजे से इंग्लिश पढ़ते आ रहा हूँ. So there, whenever we talk about something which is exactly we know, we use since. I'll write an example here. I have been learning maths since 8 o'clock. Right? So since 8 o'clock. So I'm very much sure कि मैंने काम कभी शुरू किया था, पढ़ाई कब से शुरू की थी? 8 बजे से. Now it's going to be 10 o'clock. So it's 2 hours I have been studying. मतलब पिछले 2 घंटे से मैं पढ़ाई करते आ रहा हूँ. So whenever we want to mention the exact time, we use since. Is this concept clear with you? Can we have one more example here of since? Since का और एक example बता पाएंगे आप? Students online, can we give me one example with the since? जैसे क्लास के अंदर कोई हंसते आ रहा है, so what I should give the example here? You have been laughing in the class since 9 o'clock or since 9:30. 9:30 बजे से तुम हंसते ही आ रहे हो. So there I will use since, because I know exactly 9:30 I observe someone is laughing in the class. So what I will say, you have been laughing in the class since 9:30. 9:30 बजे से तुम हंसते ही आ रहे हो. I don't know why. There might be some reason. So whenever I know exact time, I will use since, right? Now let's see. Exactly opposite there is one word for. हम लोग for का उपयोग कहाँ पर करते हैं? Let's see the example here. Do you want to give an example with this now? The since. Let's say I have been working with a Tata Group since 2015, right? I have been working in a government organization since 2020. मतलब 2020 से मैं काम करते आ रहा हूँ गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ. With an NGO also we can call it as. So whenever we talk about something which is fixed, which is certain, then we use since. Is this concept clear with you? Now the next one is for. यह मैं एक के पीछे एक ले रहा हूँ क्योंकि this will be easier for you to understand between the difference between the since and for, which is very important. Let's see the next one, that is for. For के अलग अलग उपयोग होते हैं. जैसे फर्स्ट हम लोग देखेंगे since के मुकाबले how do we use for, okay? जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, whenever we talk about the things which are certain, हम लोगों को certainly पता है we use since, but for we use to show the duration. Okay, duration का क्या मतलब है? How do we use duration? Rushali has given example. I am joining the Bodes Career Academy since February. I have been learning. Also, you can use Rushali. You can write the example. I have been learning. Yeah, Bodes under the Bodes Academy since February. Yeah, I have been learning. मैं सीखते आ रही हूँ कब से? Since February. That's what actually you can mention in the sentence. Yes, Rushali. Thank you so much. Okay, for का देखते हैं अभी. So to show the duration, हम लोग for का उपयोग करते हैं. Duration का क्या मतलब होता है? कालावधि. Isn't it? मतलब 1 मिनट, 2 मिनट, 10 मिनट, 15 मिनट, 1 घंटे, 2 घंटे, 1 दिन, 2 दिन, 1 महीने, 2 महीने, 1 साल, 2 साल. This is called duration. अभी since में हम लोग exactly year बताते हैं, exact time बताते हैं. But when we talk about the for, we use duration. Let's see the example here. Maths for अभी इसके पहले मैंने जो आपको एग्जाम्पल बताया था उसके अंदर मैंने समय मेंशन किया था, टाइम मेंशन किया था. मैंने क्या एग्जाम्पल बताया था? आई हैव बीन लर्निंग मैथ्स सिंस 8 o'clock. 8 बजे से मैं मैथ्स पढ़ते आ रहा हूँ. सो आई मेंशन देयर द एग्जैक्ट टाइम. सो इसलिए मैंने सिंस उपयोग किया था, सिंस का उपयोग किया था. लेकिन जब मुझे ड्यूरेशन बताना है दैट इज 2 hours, सो आई हैव टू मेंशन फॉर. आई हैव टू मेंशन फॉर मतलब मैं 2 घंटे से मैथ्स पढ़ते आ रहा हूँ. और अगर सिंस यूज करना है मैं 8 बजे से पढ़ते आ रहा हूँ. So since for exact year, exact time, exact date, again and again I am telling you, because this might make you confused in the exam. क्योंकि जो papers आते हैं आपके competitive exams के, so that most of the time they make you confused, no? वो आपको confuse कर देते हैं to make the difference between the prepositions. So that is why to understand this concept is very important, right? So now I am mentioning here duration, जिसको कालावधि हम लोग कहते हैं. Then we use for. मैंने यहाँ पर पहला एग्जाम्पल लिया था सिंस वाला कि आई हैव बीन लिविंग इन औरंगाबाद सिंस 2010. अभी 2010 से लेकर 2022 तक 12 साल हो गए. सो 12 साल का कालावधि या 12 साल का ड्यूरेशन. सो हाउ शुड आई राइट दैट एग्जाम्पल हियर नाउ? आई हैव बीन लिविंग इन औरंगाबाद फॉर 12 years. Yes. आपको फर्क समझ में आया? सिंस और फॉर का फर्क समझ में आया? Yes, please. Okay, I'll repeat this sentence again. Okay. Yeah, that's what actually I'm going to tell you now. So I'm going to tell the difference between since and now. Since we use for exact year, time, month, right? Then what else? Day, isn't it? So since का उपयोग हम लोग इसके लिए करते हैं, but we use for to show the duration. जैसे मैंने since का एग्जांपल बताया, I have been living since 2010, 2010 से रहते आ रहा हूँ, लेकिन 12 साल से रहते आ रहा हूँ. जब मुझे कालावधि मेंशन करना है, I will use for. So I have been living in औरंगाबाद for 12 years. पिछले 12 साल का कालावधि जो है, ड्यूरेशन जो है, if I want to use it, I will use for. Understood? दोनों में से फर्क समझ में आया? Okay. अभी और एक उपयोग देखते हैं for का. For का और एक क्या मतलब होता है? के लिए, isn't it? I can die for you. That is an example. We hear this dialogue many times, isn't it? In a movie, in a drama, in a book, in the books also we can read it, isn't it? So whenever we use for, that means के लिए. So whatever the reason is there, that's another thing. So let's see the example here. I can do anything for my family. I can do anything for my family, right? So for word is there. Let's see one more example here. I brought this, or she brought flowers for her sister. Again, for का मतलब होता है के लिए, isn't it? So she brought flowers for her sister. उसने कुछ फूल लाए उसके sisters के लिए या उसके sister के लिए. So for का मतलब होता है के लिए, right? Can we have one more example here from you? For
I am falling for you.
I am falling for you. तुम्हारे नीचे गिर रहा हूँ. Okay. Okay. That is another thing. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? और कोई एग्जाम्पल बता पाएगा यहाँ पर? एग्जाम्पल हियर फॉर स्टूडेंट्स ऑनलाइन. ओके, फॉर हो गया. नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन इज बिटवीन. व्हाट इज बिटवीन? या दोनों चीज के बीच में, isn't it? So between, whenever we can see something is between two things, then we use between. Okay, now let's see the example here. So रमेश is sitting between राम and श्याम. मतलब वहाँ पर राम और श्याम है, उनके बीच में कौन बैठा है? रमेश. So whenever we mention this thing, between मतलब कोई भी दो चीजों के बीच में. Okay, let's see one more example here. Nagpur is bigger city between all. अगर if I'm talking about the Vidarbha here, ना Vidarbha region जो है, so if I'm talking about the Vidarbha region, so Nagpur is bigger city between all. मतलब नागपुर जो है comparatively दूसरे शहरों से वह बड़ी है in Vidarbha, right? So between I'm talking about other cities. तो other cities के बीच में जो है Nagpur is also bigger. So that is why I'm making the comparison between Nagpur and other cities, isn't it? So that is why we can also use between. Okay. One more example we can have. Like outside we can see Reliance Mall is there. Okay. And beside that there is a temple. Let's imagine there is a temple between Reliance Mall and DMart. Suppose दोनों आजू बाजू में है और उसके बीच में एक मंदिर है. So we can take that example here. So there is a temple between Reliance Mall and DMart. There, when there is something in between two of something, so there we use between as a preposition. Let's write that example here. So that is between. So again, comparison between two things. Again we start making the comparison between two things. So between मतलब किसी दो चीजों के बीच में, right? So again we do the same thing. Don't make comparison between two students. दो विद्यार्थियों के बीच में comparison मत कीजिए. Yes. Do you want to give an example here? Okay, give me example, no problem. Okay, I'll write example here. Again, don't make comparison between two sons. मतलब घर के अंदर अगर दो मतलब जिसको भी दो बच्चे हैं तो दोनों बच्चों के बीच में कभी भी कंपैरिजन मत कीजिए. एक शायद किसी चीज में होशियार हो सकता है, another one with the something else. So we should not make the comparison between two sons or a son and a daughter, is it whatever is, or between the children. So there again we use between as a preposition. There we use again between as a preposition, right? Yeah, example, he was going to give you one example here. Okay, students online, any example with the between? Okay. Now let's see the next one. Into. In के बाद हुआ था हमारा into. In बताया था आपको. Now we are talking about the into. Into का उपयोग कहाँ पर होता है? How do we use into? How do we use into?
You are into trouble now.
You are into trouble. You are in trouble. Into where we use, जब भी हम लोग कोई किसी चीज के अंदर एंटर करते हैं, प्रवेश करते हैं, जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं. I entered into the classroom. मैंने क्लास के अंदर प्रवेश किया. I entered into the cinema hall. Right? मतलब हम कोई भी बंद चीज है उसके अंदर जब भी हम लोग जाते हैं, then we use into as a preposition. He dived into the water. उसने पानी के अंदर छलांग लगाई. Right? So whenever we enter into something, then we use into as a preposition. Okay? जैसे मैंने यहाँ पर बताया, he suddenly entered into the class. उसने अचानक से क्लास के अंदर enter किया. So whenever we enter into something, then we use into as a preposition. Let's say the example here. He entered. So he entered into the classroom. मतलब जब हम लोग सडनली किसी चीज के अंदर जब प्रवेश करते हैं, right? So then we use into as a preposition. Let's see the another example here. A dog jumped into the water. मतलब कुत्ते ने पानी के अंदर छलांग लगाई. के अंदर, so we use into. Okay. The robbers again. The robbers entered into the bank. मतलब जो चोर थे उन्हें बैंक के अंदर प्रवेश किया. So whenever we किसी चीज के अंदर हम लोग जब चले जाते हैं, so then we use into. One more example. A tiger pounced into the जंगल। मतलब शेर ने जंगल के अंदर छलांग लगाई। सो into again here किसी चीज के अंदर। So whenever we talk of into, इसका मतलब होता है के अंदर। Sorry? Yeah, you are into trouble. You are in the trouble or you are into trouble. You put yourself into trouble. That would be the correct word actually. You put yourself into trouble. तुमने अपने खुद को संकट में डाल लिया। किसी चीज के अंदर चले जाना, डाल देना। So then we use into as a preposition. Right? Any doubt? Any question here? Can you give me one example with the into? Into का एक उदाहरण दे सकते हैं students online? Any example with the into? He is playing into the pool. In the water? In the swimming pool. He jumped. We can say he jumped into the swimming pool. He jumped, I said. Just किसी चीज के अंदर हम लोग जाते हैं. But when we are talking about, generally they are playing. So we say they are playing in the water. वो पानी के अंदर खेल रहे हैं. लेकिन किसी चीज के अंदर प्रवेश करना, then we use into. So they jumped into the water or into the swimming pool. There we can use into. Right? Is this question, any question, any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay. What's the time now? Shall we stop here?
Yes, sir.
कितने हो गए आज? कितने हो गए prepositions? 9. Okay. कल देखते हैं. We will try to finish the preposition tomorrow. और मेरे ख्याल से आर्टिकल का भी ये बचा है। आई गेस स्पॉट द एरर इज स्टिल रिमेनिंग, जैसे आपने बताया था। सो वी विल वर्क ऑन द स्पॉट द एरर्स ऑफ आर्टिकल्स एंड आल्सो इफ इट्स पॉसिबल प्रीपोजिशन। ओके, चलो, थैंक यू सो मच। Students online, thank you so much. I'll see you again tomorrow. He's playing in the swimming pool.